10 minutes, sorry. हरे कृष्ण। माता जी किंद आरता है to go? Yes. Madhuri Mata ji, 10 minutes? Okay. Ask. Yeah, there. वृंदाये तुलसी देव्यै प्रियाये केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। प्रणाम करें। ओम वृंदाये तुलसी देव्यै प्रियाये केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदाये तुलसी देव्यै प्रियाये केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी प्रभु जी उधर खड़े हैं। वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। माता जी हरि बोल। उनको तुलसी आरती करना आता है? नहीं आता है? नहीं आता। फोन में लगे हुए। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो ए अभिलाषे। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो ए अभिलाषे। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी। जे तुम्हार शरण लय तार वांछा पूर्ण होय। जे तुम्हार शरण लय कृपा करे करो तारे वृंदावन वासी। कृपा करी मोर ए अभिलाष विलास कुंज दियो बास। मोर ए अभिलाष विलास कुंज दियो बास। नयन रे सदा युगल रूप राशि। नयन रे निवेदन धरो सखीरानुगत करो। निवेदन धरो सेवाधिकार दिए करो निज दासी सेवाधिकार दिए। दीन कृष्ण दास कहे नमर, दीन कृष्ण दास कहे नमर। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमी सदा जैन भासी। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेम सदा जैन भासी। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण यानि कानि च पापानि, प्रदक्षिणा करो, जन्मात्यधिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे। यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मात्यधिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे। यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मात्यधिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम जय वृंदा देवी जय तुलसी महारानी, जय वृंदा देवी जय तुलसी महारानी। जय वृंदे जय वृंदे जय वृंदे जय वृंदे। वृंदाय तुलसी देवी प्रणाम करो। प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देव्यै प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देव्यै प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय।
जय श्री श्री गौरा सुंदर श्री श्री नित्यानंद राम की जय, श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय, श्री पंच तत्व की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा स्वामी की जय, श्री लक्ष्मी देवी की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnaprasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Dishatarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jaya Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram, Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Jaya Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram, Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva, Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivijakacharya Stotra Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charna Ravinde Shila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Nitya Lila Pravishtan. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivijakacharya Stotra Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Shila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Anant Kodi Vaishnav Vrind Ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Iskcon Founder Acharya Shila Prabhupada Ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ राधा कुंज श्याम कुंज गिरी गोवर्धन की, श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की, श्री नवदीप महापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, यमुनामाई गंगामाई की, भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की, श्री श्री गौरा सुंदर श्री श्री नित्यानंद राम की, श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा स्वामी की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, शिला गुरुदेव की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Would someone like to sing Narsimha Arti? Yeah, please come.
जय नरसिंह श्री नरसिंह जय जय नरसिंह. प्रह्लादेश जय पद्म मुख पद्म भृंग. उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्. नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्यु नमाम्यहम्. उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्. नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्यु नमाम्यहम्. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय. प्रह्लाद लाद दायिने. हिरण्यकशिपूर्वशः. शिलटंकान खालाए. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय. प्रह्लाद लाद दायिने. हिरण्यकशिपूर्वशः. शिलटंकान खालाए. ये तो नरसिंह पर तो नरसिंह. यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह. वहे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह. नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे. इतो नरसिंह पर तो नरसिंह. यत् यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह वहे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरे नखाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकश्यपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवदीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव करकमलवरे नखाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकश्यपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवदृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे। श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय। श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री गौर चंदेर की, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की, प्रेम भक्ति प्रदायिनी तुलसी महारानी की, भक्तवत्सल प्रहलाद महाराज की। All glories to the all devotee. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate
Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम जय सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम। सीताराम जय सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम। सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान। सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान। जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव। जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह। जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल। जय श्री श्री भक्ति विघ्न विनाशक श्री नरसिम्हदेव स्वामी महाराज की जय। श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा स्वामी की जय। श्री लक्ष्मी देवी की जय। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। जय श्री सीताराम की जय। जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौ प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल। प्लीज ऑल कम एंड टेक द ब्लेसिंग्स ऑफ लॉर्ड नरसिम्हा स्वामी। Hare Krishna. So we will, before we start our discussion, we will have a short kirtan and then we will get into our discussion. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन जमुना तीरा वनचारी जमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय नरसिंहदेव लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय नरसिंहदेव जय सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Thank you all so much for coming to our Sunday Love Feast. So we're going to read this famous verse from Bhagavad Gita and then we'll get into our discussion. Very, very beautiful verse. The most foundational verse in Bhagavad Gita because it gives us into an insight into Swayam Bhagavan. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. Translation. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Can someone read this? Can you read it?
A learned scholar who has studied the Vedas perfectly and has information from authorities like Lord Chaitanya and who knows how to apply his teachings can understand that Krishna is the origin of everything in both the material and spiritual worlds. And because he knows this perfectly, he becomes firmly fixed in the devotional service of the Supreme Lord. He can never be evaded by any amount of nonsensical commentaries or by fools. All Vedic literature adds that Krishna is the source of Brahma, Shiva and all other demigods. In the Atharva Veda, Gopal Upanishad 1.24, it is said, Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedamscha
Kapayati.
It was Krishna who in the beginning instructed Brahma in Vedic knowledge and who disseminated Vedic knowledge in the past. Then again, the Narayana Upanishad says, Atha Purusho Havai Narayano Kamayata Rajaha Srijayati. Then the Supreme Personality Narayana desired to create living entities. The Upanishad continues, Narayanad Brahma Jayate, Narayanad Prajapati Prajayate, Narayanad Indra Jayate, Narayanad Asatau Vasau Jayante, Narayanad Ekadasha Gurita Jayante, Narayanad Dvadashadityaha. From Narayana, Brahma is born, and from Narayana, the patriarch
Now we'll give someone else. Prabhu, you want to read? Go ahead. Rakesh Prabhu, you want to read?
In the Moksha Dharma section of the Mahabharata, Krishna also says, Prajapatim Chirutram Javi Aham Swastajami Va Tavati Mam Navijan Vijanitau Mama Maya Vimohitau. The patriarchs Shiva and others are created by me, though they do not know that they are created by me, because they are deluded by my illusory energy. In the Varaha Purana, it is also said, Narayana Varo Devas Tasmat Jatas Chaturmukha Tasmat Rudro Avat Deva Sarcha Sarva Yatam Gata. Narayana is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. From him, Brahma was born, from whom Shiva was born.
Mataji.
Lord Krishna is the source of all generations, and he is called the most efficient cause of everything. He says, because everything is born of me, I am the original source of all. Everything is under me, no one is above me. There is no supreme controller other than Krishna. One who understands Krishna in such a way from a bona fide spiritual master, with reference from Vedic literature, engages all his energy in Krishna consciousness and becomes a truly learned man. In comparison to him, all others who do not know Krishna properly are but fools. Only a fool would consider Krishna to be an ordinary man. A Krishna conscious person should not be bewildered by fools. He should avoid all unauthorized commentaries and interpretations on Bhagavad Gita and proceed in Krishna consciousness with all determination and firmness.
Thank you. That was a long purport to a very, very important verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajate mam buddha bhava samanvita. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the topic for today was perfect questions, perfect answers. So what exactly is a perfect question, right? So we're going to give you half a minute to think about it and come up with a perfect question. And I'm going to randomly ask your question. So give it for half a minute, think about it. Perfect question. And no question is foolish, okay? Every question is perfect. So don't feel intimidated or don't feel bad about asking. And I will elaborate on it, what perfect questions and perfect answers are. Okay? Half a minute, the clock is ticking. Half a minute. I know you're very eager. Okay, ready? Go, Mataji. Who knows Krishna perfectly? Okay, nice question. Anything else? Mataji? But how does he actually look? Okay, nice. Anything else? Sakhi Gaurangi, one question. How to remember Krishna in day-to-day activities. Anything else, Prabhu? How to understand? Gita, Bhagavad Gita. How to understand Krishna? Okay. All right. All right. Anything else? Prema Mataji? Okay. Rakesh Prabhu? Good, good. Anything else? Good, very nice. We are getting closer to the perfect questions. Anything else? What is the goal of my life? Very good. Prabhuji, you have any question? Okay, anyone else? Sorry? What in your mind is the perfect question to ask? Generally, it can be spiritual, it can be material, it can be anything. But what is the most perfect question you think in your mind that you should ask? Because a perfect question requires a perfect answer. What is Krishna consciousness? Huh? What is the ultimate goal of life? Good. All right, that's the question, that is the first question that everyone should ask. Who am I? If you don't know who am I, then everything else is irrelevant, right? So that's the most perfect question that everyone should ask. The first question is, who am I, right? Then the second question, there are three questions that are perfect questions. Then the second question, someone said, Prabhu, what did you ask? You're coming to my Bhagavad Gita class. Okay, so your question was a third question. What is my relationship to Krishna? And what did you ask, Mataji? Why am I here? Okay, good. So the three perfect questions according to the Shastras is, who am I? Who is Bhagavan? Right? And what is my relationship to Bhagavan? These are the three perfect questions. Every human being should ask these questions. And unless you get a perfect answer, you are wasting your human life, honestly. Because that is what human life is meant for, to ask these three questions. Who am I? Who is Bhagavan? And what is my relationship to Bhagavan? Those are the three most important questions. They are called the perfect questions to ask. And so Prabhupada and the Bhagavad Gita gives you the perfect answers to these perfect questions too. Right? They give you the perfect answer to the perfect question. So who am I? Let's take that first. So many of you think about your life. You all are doing very good things. You all are taking care of your children, you're taking care of your family, right? You take care of others too who are in bad situations sometimes, right? You'll help people out, you'll are compassionate, correct? But then what happens is, you meet with an accident, or you get a disease, or you meet someone who is cruel and hurts you, right? Then the obvious question that comes to your mind is, I am doing all good to everyone, right? Why are these things happening to me? Do you all ever ask that question? Do you all ever ask that question? Why are all these things happening to me? Right? So, the answer is what we should all understand, right? Answer is, as Mataji said, is the reactions of our previous activities, right? The previous activities, maybe in this life, or it could be in your previous lives. As soon as you agree that this is the reactions of certain karmas that you performed, right, then if you think back on your life, then you think that I have not done anything in this life that deserves this kind of reaction. Correct? So then obviously if you are intelligent enough and you are curious and inquire, you will understand that this has to be because of some activities I did in previous lives, beyond this life. Correct? Correct? Once you accept that there were lives before this life, whatever life I am in today, there were births before, there were lives before, right? Then you have to accept that this cannot be a last life, there must be lives going forward also, right? If you had lives before, then you're going to have lives after also. There's no reason why this would be a last life. Do you agree? Right? So what happens is that when we are actually living this life, we live as if this life is our last life. There's no future life. Why do I say that? Is because if we truly believe that we have future lives too, right, then we will automatically try to find out what is the best way for me to have a future life where I don't have the challenges I have today. Do you agree? Right? Every one of us is facing challenges today, right? But we want a life which is free of these challenges. Right? And so you think about and you inquire, what is the way I should lead my life today so that even in the future, in my future life, I don't have these kind of challenges? A normal, intelligent person will obviously ask this question. Correct? Right? So, because who wants challenges? Who wants pain? Who wants suffering? Nobody does. Nobody wants suffering and pain. Right? So we want to find a solution. If you have a disease, you go to a doctor to find a solution. Correct? If you're in a job, you have a problem, you discuss with your colleagues to find the solution. It's natural, it's human nature to find a solution to the problem that they currently have. Right? So the first thing you have to identify is, what is my problem? How can you find a solution unless you know the problem, right? Those who are in IT, they first do what they call as debugging to find what the problem is and where it is, right? Then they find the solution. Do you all agree who are in IT? Even in normal life who are not in IT also, right? If you ask a doctor, first what he does, he tries to identify the disease. If he doesn't identify the disease, he cannot provide a medication for it. He cannot provide a solution for it, right? So the first step is to identify your problem. Correct? And the way to identify your problem is first and foremost in this human life is to ask yourself, is that who am I? If you don't know who am I, if you don't have an answer to that question, right, then all the other situations that present itself will not provide a proper solution. They will be all patchwork. But you want a permanent solution. And that is the reason why the first question that you ask is, who am I? When Sanatana Goswami, one of our greatest Goswamis, first went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu praised him. He said, you're such a big person, you're a minister in the king's management, and you have so much wealth and so much opulence and all. He fell at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet and he said, all these are material designations. I do not even know who I am. The first question he said to Mahaprabhu is, I do not even know who I am. Right? And so that is why this is a fundamental question. Who am I? In this birth, you have a family, you have children, you have a wife, right? You have had or have parents, correct? In the next life, these children will not be there, these parents will not be there, the spouse will not be there, there'll be a whole different situation, a whole different family. So you have been through so many lifetimes and will go into so many lifetimes where you have totally different situations. You have a different family, you have a different children, and you have different parents. All that changes, right? So that is why it is said, in life there is only one constant. Do you all know what is the one constant that is there in life? Huh? Is change. The only constant in life is change. Because you can be sure, guaranteed, that from day to day, year to year, your life is changing. First you were single, then you got married, and you enjoyed life for some time, then you got a children, more responsibility, right? Now you have to take care of your children. When they grow up, by the time you have grown older, and then the children get married, they go form their own families, right? And you are in the last phases of your life, going through the last phase of your life. Like we have 4 ashramas. We have the Vanaprastha ashrama and Grihastha ashrama. So you go from Grihastha to Vanaprastha. All this shows you that there is only one constant in life, which is change. It is happening every second. As you're sitting here, change is happening within you and you don't even know it. Even science has proved that in 7 years, every single cell of your body has changed. Every cell in your body has a lifespan and it gets replaced by a healthier cell. That is what is called growing. Growing from 0 to 5 to 10 to 15. Their cells are all changing. That's why the body is growing, right? Scientifically, it's proven. So every 7 years, every cell of your body is changing. So if your body is changing, naturally everything around you is also changing, right? You go through puberty, then you come to young age, you start working, then you have a family. All these are changes that are taking place, constant changes, right? Constant changes. So in this process of all these changes that are happening, right, the important thing to know is, who am I actually? This body cannot be me because this body is changing all the time. And after all the changes, this body is going to be useless. I'm going to have to leave this body. Is there anyone who has been here for eternity in one body? Nobody. In this material world, it's not possible. So that means this body cannot be you. In the beginning itself, I established that you are suffering the karmas, the reactions of your karmas from previous lives. And you will continue to do that in the next lives. So then you cannot be this body. It's just natural, it's scientific, it's just logic, intelligence. Anyone with intelligence can understand that you cannot be this body. You have to be something higher than this body, which is what we call as the Jiva Atma, the soul. Right? Till very recently, maybe about 20 years back, the Christian world never accepted that there was a soul. They used to accept that you come through chemical reactions, you have this body, right? And then when this body is over, that's it, you're finished. Right? Till the Vedas came and proved that no, this is not correct. Now they have started accepting, since the last 20 years, that yes, there is a living force within us. That living force is what we call as Jivatma or the spirit soul. And that is the one that is eternal. Right? So that answers your first question, who am I? You must not only give lip service that I am the spirit soul, You must truly, in your heart and in your intelligence, you must accept that I am a spirit soul, because that is the root, that is the foundation to your life, how you lead your life. Until and unless you don't accept that, then you will be accepting that this body is what is most important. And when you accept that the body is most important, you will live for the body, you will not live for yourself, for the Jivatma. That's the reason why the first most important question is to accept who am I. Do you all agree? Does everyone agree here? Anyone has any questions or would like to debate this? Because the Shastras convincingly tell you that you are the Jivatma, you are the soul. And then it goes on to say, Bhagavad Gita in chapter 2 goes on to say, as the soul, as the Jivatma, you are eternal. Eternal means forever and ever and ever. This world may end, the universes may be destroyed, but you will not be destroyed. You are eternal. And that's a plus. That gives us a positive frame of mind. Then it takes away the fear of death. If you are convinced that I am the spirit soul, I am the Jivatma, and I am eternal, then it takes away the fear of death, because death means nothing. Death is just like changing clothes, as Krishna explains. Vasamsi jirnani yathavayaya. I am just changing clothes. I am just changing a garment. If your old clothes become old, your parents, they throw it away and they buy you new clothes if you're a child. Or if you're an adult, you go and buy new clothes. Correct? So this body is just another uniform that you have. It's just another piece of clothing, except that it's made of a material that cannot be duplicated in this material world. But otherwise, it is just another garment. And so when it becomes old, when it becomes useless, it cannot perform any kind of meaningful function, then Krishna is so merciful that he gives us new clothes. He's like our father. Our father gives us new clothes when our old clothes are torn, and he gives us a new garment, correct? So he gives us a new clothes. And so just like you change clothes, you will be changing this ultimate cloth, which is the body, and taking on a newer body. But you as the Jivatma are eternal. Right? So this question, who am I, right? One has to accept that answer from the Shastras with heart and soul. Until and unless you accept that, as I said, you will be living just for the pleasure of the body. And then the human life is wasted. The human life is wasted. Because human life is the only form of life which is the highest form of life. In no other form of life can you ask this question, who am I? Right? In no other form of life you can ask this question. Then we come to the second question. What was the second question? Does anyone remember? Who is Bhagavan? Right? Who is Bhagavan? That's the verse we read. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. Who is talking here? Krishna is talking here. Right? So, who is Krishna now? The question arises, okay, we have seen so many philosophers talk very, very big things, right? Krishna was the ultimate philosopher and he presented us the Bhagavad Gita. Big deal. So what? We have met so many philosophers, right? What is the big deal about it? The big deal about it is because he is not just only a philosopher. He is not just only a philosopher. He is your creator. He is your father. He is the ultimate source of everything. That's why he says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo. I am the source of everything. Right? How do you establish this? Okay, Krishna said this, but how do you establish this? So the best way is to listen to those who have actually seen Krishna. Right? When someone comes and talks to you about President Trump, you have never seen President Trump, right? I have never seen President Trump, right? But I believe the person who comes and says that, yeah, Trump is the President of America. The news say Trump is the President of America. Everyone says Trump is the President of America. So I accept that Trump is the President of America. Correct? In the same way, if a lot of people come and tell me Krishna is Bhagavan and everything is coming from him, right? And these people are authentic, genuine people, not having any vested interest, then should we not accept that what they are saying is truth because they have no motive? They have no motive, right? So in the Bhagavatam, who wrote the Bhagavatam? Recited the Bhagavatam? Who? I know Ganesha penned it, but who actually spoke the Bhagavatam? Vedavyas. So if Vedavyas tells you something, will you accept what he says? Right? He's an authority, right? A person who can give Srimad Bhagavatam, he better be a genuine person. No ordinary person can give us Bhagavatam, right? What does Vedavyas say in Srimad Bhagavatam? Does anyone know? The famous verse, anyone knows? Ete, yes, ete cham sakala pumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Right? Very famous verse in Bhagavatam. And ete cham sakala pumsam. Why is he saying that? Because first he described all the avatars. He described the Dashavatara. He described all the avatars all the way up to Krishna. And even went beyond Krishna to talk about Kali Avatara, who is supposed to come, who is not even come. Right? After talking about all these, then he is making this statement. He is saying, ete cham sakala pumsam. Amsa means a part. So all of these I have talked to you about. All of these avatars that I have talked to you about, right? They are only an amsa, they are only a part and parcel of Krishna. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna, you are Bhagavan Swayam. And everything is coming from you. All these avatars are your avatars. Right? Ete cham sakalapumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. This is Vedavyas, the composer of the Vedas, the composer of all the Puranas and Bhagavad Puran. He is the one who is proclaiming it. Okay? Then we go to another source. The original first created being in this whole universe is Brahma, right? Everyone knows Brahma, right? Now, if Brahma tells you that Krishna is Bhagavan, will you believe it? Why? Why? He is the creator of the... If he doesn't know, who will know? If Brahma does not know, who will know? And so if we don't believe Brahma, then we can't believe anyone. And so anyone knows the verse that Brahma says, Ishvara Paramaha Krishna. He starts off his Brahma Samhita by making sure you understand Ishvara Paramaha Krishna. Ishvara, what is Ishvara? Is the highest Bhagavan, right? Paramaha, but if you still think Ishvara is not a high, he goes on to say Paramaha. That means nothing is higher than Paramaha. He is the highest, right? He is Param Ishvara. Not only Ishvara, he is Param Ishvara. Krishna, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchid Ananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam, Sarva Karana Karanam, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo, and Sarva Karana Karanam. Same thing. He says, Krishna says, I am the source of everything. Brahma says, yes, He is the source of everything. He is the sarva karana karanam. He is the cause of everything. Of everything. So this is Brahma who is saying it. Do you all want more proof? How many of you have heard of Adi Shankara? Everyone should have heard of Adi Shankara. He is one of the greatest, right? Adi Shankara in his whole life, he preached impersonalism because he is Lord Shiva. He was sent for a purpose, right? But in the end, he actually he composed a very beautiful poem. Does anyone know what that poem is? Yes. Bhaja Govindam. If you all read Bhaja Govindam, what does he say in that? He says, let there be only one Bhagavan, that is Devaki Nandan. Who is Devaki Nandan? Krishna. Let there be only one scripture in this world, that is Bhagavad Gita. Right? And let there be only one job in this world, is to sing the glories of Krishna. Right? This is Adi Shankara who is saying it just before he left after completing his job in this planet. Now, would you all believe Adi Shankara?
Yes.
Why?
Greatest intellect in spiritual.
He is what?
He is the greatest intellectual of the modern.
He is the greatest intellectual of the modern era, and he is Lord Shiva himself. So you can think that if Lord Shiva tells you something, right, how can he tell you something that is not true? Is it even possible? Lord Shiva is Ashutosh. He is so easily pleased. He is so easily, he is so compassionate to anyone who prays to him. He is so happy and he gives them whatever they ask. Sometimes he puts himself in danger, but he fulfills the prophecy of his, the desire of his devotee. One time one devotee prayed to Lord Shiva very nicely, and Lord Shiva told him, ask what you want, right? He said, give me this bone, that whose head I touch, they get immediately burnt. Right? See how compassionate Shiva is. He didn't even consider, and he said, Tathastu. Okay, he gave him that benediction. And what does this fool does? He says, I want to test it, I want to put it on top of your head. So Lord Shiva goes running to Lord Vishnu, right? And Lord Vishnu says, Shiva, you are so innocent, so humble. You should think before you give these kind of benedictions, right? So he tells that foolish person that Lord Shiva, he just is fooling you. He is not really giving you that boon, right? If you don't believe me, just put on your head and see, nothing will happen. He put on his head and he was burnt. Right? So Lord Shiva is so innocent like a child. He is like a child, so innocent and so easily pleased. So pleased that he cannot resist. He is ready to give anything and everything to his devotee. So he is telling you, right, through Bhaja Govindam, he is telling you that Krishna is Paramaha. He is the Bhagwan, Swayam Bhagwan. He is Swayam Bhagwan. Now do you all accept that Krishna is supreme and he is the Swayam Bhagwan? Do you all accept now? Do you all have any questions or any debate in your mind? Any doubts in your mind? So now then comes the third question. Okay, Krishna is Bhagavan. I am the Jivatma. But now where's the connection between us? What is the connection between us? What is the connection?
We are the eternal servant.
That is your dharma. But what is the connection between you and Krishna? Yes, we are part and parcel of Krishna. So in the Vedas it is said that there is no time defined at all. Okay, there's no time. But at some point, Krishna was there, he was Swayam Bhagwan, but there was nothing else. There was nothing else. And then Krishna, he is the proprietor, the enjoyer, and the proprietor, enjoyer, and maintainer of all these worlds, right? So how can Krishna enjoy if he is all alone? Can any one of you enjoy without anyone else? I know sometimes you get frustrated and say, oh, if I was just alone with nobody, I would be so happy. No, you will not be happy. You will be happy only for a little time. Then after that, you will start seeking for someone's company. Right? Can anyone be happy without someone else to share with, or someone else to participate in your happiness? How you can be happy without someone to participate with, to share with? When you get a nice big promotion at home, what do? You go running to your wife and tell her first, right? Oh, today this happened. And she's happy, you're happy, correct? If you don't have anyone to share with, right? Big deal, okay, I got a promotion. But when you have someone to share with, that happiness is multiplied. Right? So this whole world is about sharing. And that sharing comes from Krishna himself. He didn't have anyone to share anything with. He said, no, this is not good. I am Satchit Ananda. Ananda, I have to be blissful, I have to be happy. So I need someone to share and be happy with. And so from himself, being Parama Ishvara, being Swam Bhagwan, from himself manifested unlimited. There has not been anyone who has been able to count. Unlimited number of Jivatmas or souls that came from him. They came from him. Does that mean that Krishna disintegrated and there was no more Krishna? No, because the Upanishads tell us that Krishna is always complete, no matter what. Om Purnamada Purnamidam. Who knows this verse? Quote it. So what does that mean? It means that he is always complete. All these, so many universes are coming from his body, but he is still complete. All these, so many unlimited living entities are coming from him. He is complete. Why? Because he is Bhagavan. If he is not complete, then how he can be Bhagavan? He is Swayam Bhagavan. That means he is always complete. Right? So that is why it is said all of us Jivatmas are part and parcel of Krishna. What does part and parcel of Krishna means? He is the source of us. We have come from Krishna. And because we have come from Krishna, if you take gold and you break it into pieces, every piece that came from the original is also gold, right? It's not that it's separated so it became tamba or iron or something. No, it is still gold. Same way, because we came from Krishna, we are also having the same qualities as Krishna only. As the gold has the same quality as the original gold, we have the exact same qualities as Krishna. No different. The only difference is that that piece of gold is smaller than the original gold. Same way, we are minute compared to the whole. Bhagavan is complete, whereas we are a small part of Krishna. But still we have the same qualities as Krishna. Quantity may be less, but quality is the same. Okay? And so what happens is, we have the same opulences as Krishna also. But why we are not able to manifest those opulences is because we have become too attached to the material energy of this world. In English it is said we have become contaminated. In our original state, we have got the same opulences as Krishna. But because we are contaminated, right? Because of this material attachment to material energy, right? We have lost that relationship with Krishna. We have developed artificial relationships, right? Like a son, he gets angry with his father, he leaves home and he goes away. He forms his own friend circle, he forms his own social circle, whatever it is, right? But his relationship with his father does not change. That father is still the father and he is the son. And at the time when he realizes that he is not happy because he is disconnected from his father, right? And he goes back to his father, that is the happiest moment of his life. Trust me, that is the happiest moment of his life. He will not be able to find happiness anywhere else in other relationships. So what's happened is we have developed all these different relationships in this material world and are trying to find happiness in it. But our true happiness lies in the fact that we have broken off the most important relationship in our life, which is our relationship to Krishna. Once we reinstate that relationship, you will always be happy and satisfied. I guarantee it. You can try it for yourself. Because of that broken connection, you are not sustaining yourself. That power is not there to be satisfied and to be happy. But you have to re-establish this connection, this relationship, then you will always be happy and satisfied. You will see Krishna in your life. He will take care of all your challenges. He will take care of all your needs. He will always be there for you. And this is not just me saying it. You have to try it for yourself. I have myself experienced it in my life because I have chosen to re-establish my connection with Krishna. And that's what I'm sharing with you, is that just re-establish your connection with Krishna and you will see for yourself how Krishna is there in your life, every moment of your life, every challenge of your life, every aspect of your life, he is there. Mataji, you were going to say something? Yes.
I have a thing to ask. Then why Krishna created this material world? To make us distracted or just to test ourselves, like how better we are from our
Good question. Because we wanted to enjoy separate from Krishna. Okay? When you are with your parents, right? When you are with your parents, right, there are some certain rules and regulations you have to follow, correct? Now you don't want to follow those rules and regulations and you say, I should set my own rules and regulations and I should be in control of my life and I should enjoy myself. Everything is I.
our evil side, like our eyes,
Huh?
our like different side.
Right. So then Krishna said, okay, as a good father, he said, I will give you your own space. I will give you your own space. So he created this material world for all of those people who had that tendency. Right? We chose to come here. It's not that he pushed us in out here, okay? We chose to come here. And he comes back all the time in different avatars and himself also to remind you that you will be happy with me. So you cannot be happy over here. Please come back to me. As a good father, he's always wanting you to come back home where you'll be happy. Right? You chose to, right? And he wants you to come back. That's the reason why he keeps coming to invite you back. So the sooner you accept his invitation, the faster you'll be happy. Always happy and self-satisfied. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Any other questions or any comments? So this relationship is eternal. Your relationship with Krishna is eternal. So until the time when you re-establish this relationship, right, you will have to remain in this material world and keep taking births, going through different births, going through different lifetimes, right? Going through material attachments, going through all kinds of suffering, right? This statement I just heard and it made a very big impression on me. It says that you should be appreciative but detached. Okay, what does that mean? It means that no matter whether it's your family member, your friends, your parents or whatever, you must always appreciate them and serve them. Okay? That is your dharma. Okay, you can't give up your dharma. But at the same time, don't develop such attachments that it becomes a cause for suffering. Okay? You have to be detached. And how do you become detached? It's not that today you tell your son, I have got no relationship with you. Or you tell your daughter, okay, you're married now, I don't care about you. You tell your parents, you did whatever you have to do, now it's my life. Okay? That is not detachment. Okay? That is offense actually, that's not detachment. Detachment is to still appreciate them and to serve them. But be attached to Krishna, who is the original source. That is what detachment means. You have to attach to something else, then you are detached from this. Does that make sense? So the more you are attached to Krishna, this part will be taken care of. But more you detach from Krishna, this part is also broken. There will not be any satisfaction, love or happiness here. Cannot happen. That's how this material world is built. Right? So detachment means to attach to Krishna. It's like you plug in a lamp into a socket. That socket doesn't work. So what do? You go and find a socket that works, and then you plug it in and the light burns, right? So in the same way, don't worry about it. So in the same way, right, you detach from here and attach here. And now everything is bright and glowing. Right? So you have to attach yourself to Krishna. And how do you attach? My time is over. I'm gone over. So just another 2 minutes. So how do you attach yourself to Krishna? It's very simple in Kali Yuga. Very simple, very, very simple. Just every day chant the holy names of Krishna. That's all you need to do. That's it. And Krishna gives you the mantra also which to chant. The simplest mantra he gives you to chant. You can chant anywhere you are. You can chant at workplace. You can chant in the bathroom. You can chant in your living room. You can chant anywhere you are. Right? I was actually yesterday in a party. I don't want to go into that party thing. And all the time I was chanting because I was involved in so many material activities. I didn't want to get distracted. So whenever I was getting a chance, I was chanting this mantra in my name, in my mind, right? And what is that mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. 2 more times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this mantra is given in the Kali Santarana Upanishad. You can go and check it out, right? And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he gave it to everyone. So just by chanting this name, you will reconnect to Krishna. Your relationship will be re-established, and then you will see everything in your life will come into shape. Everything will be taken care of. Try it for yourself. 3 months, 6 months, try it. Doesn't work? Okay, keep it aside. But I promise you that in 6 months, your life will be transformed. All right? So 2 minutes for questions, if anyone has any questions. Yes, Mataji. Why not? Kalki is also given. not in detail, because they don't want to scare you. They don't want to scare you. You wait for it. Hopefully you don't wait for it. Get out of here before that. But no, they don't tell you that. But they predict that this is the next avatara of Krishna. That they don't want to give you more details. Remember that when Sukadeva Goswami spoke to Parikshit Maharaj, he had only 7 days to speak the Bhagavatam. Right? In 7 days he had to make sure that Parikshit Maharaj can go back home, back to Godhead. So he didn't go into, actually in the whole Bhagavatam is much, much, much bigger. What we have is a very small part of the Bhagavatam. Right? In other universes, they have different versions of Bhagavatam, which is much, much more detailed. Right? We are the smallest universe in this world, with the smallest lifespan also. Right? So he had to do something in 7 days so that he could perfect Parikshit Maharaj. So he didn't go into all the details, he gave only the essences of everything that he spoke. Right? Lord Ram in the 9th canto, how small is it? Right? Only a few chapters. How big is Ramayana? Right? If he spoke the whole Ramayana, Parikshit Maharaj would need 10 years of life in order to hear it, right? So he spoke everything in essence. That's why he mentioned that Kali Avatara will come. But he didn't go into any details, because that was not relevant to Parikshit Maharaj at that time. Right? Yes?
I always had a question. How are those universes Krishna has created, and what is there? Like, we are in Prithvi, so we know, but what is in other universes? Like you said, Bhagavatam is very small in our universe, but in other universes, how should...
We'll have another class for that. It cannot be answered in 2 minutes. We'll have to have a separate class for that. Any other questions? You can ask me during prasadam or something, but it'll take a long time to explain. We don't have. Any other questions or comments? Yes, Prabhu.
I just want to understand, you mentioned Prabhuji that start chanting. So what is the process?
What is the process for chanting? We normally recommend that you chant on beads. One mala is normally 108 beads. It has 108 beads because 108 is a very auspicious number from the spiritual world itself, right? So you chant on 108 beads, right? The topmost bead is called the Krishna bead, and then after that you have 108 beads. And so we request that you chant on those beads. And each bead you will chant this Hare Krishna mantra, right, for 108 times, okay? And then after you have completed 108, if you still want to chant more, you come back and chant. You don't ever cross the Krishna bead, okay? So you go this way and then you go back again. So that's 108 Maha mantras that you are chanting in one mala, right? So we normally recommend that you chant on malas, and those malas can be made of tulsi. So if you are in touch with the tulsi in your hand, then now you are using all your senses in the chanting, because you have to chant from your tongue, you hear from your ear, right? You're touching tulsi through your touch, right? And you're smelling the tulsi, and you're also relishing the holy names, right? So all the senses are engaged. And when you close your eyes, you can actually see the pastimes of Krishna also, if you're chanting sincerely. So all the senses are now used in the chanting of the holy names. So that's the process that we recommend for chanting. Now, to make your chanting more powerful, there are some restrictions. What are those restrictions? In Iskcon we have 4 restrictions: no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. These 4 are actually meant to purify you, because these are offensive activities, right? So they're meant to purify you. And the more you're purified, the more pure your chanting will be, and it will be able to attract Krishna more, right? So those are the regulative principles that we follow. There are some other principles that are good, like if you don't eat garlic and onion, that's good, because they put you in a mode of passion. When they put you in a mode of passion, it's difficult for you to focus on the holy names. So those are some of restrictions that are there. There are some don't do's and some do's, and they together help you in your chanting. Did I answer your question? Okay. Anything else? There was one other person who raised his arm. Okay. So thank you all so much. Granthra Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Netai Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. So we'll invite His Grace Madhura Gopal Prabhu, our Vice President, for some of the celebrations that we have scheduled for today.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for wonderful class. Today we have two celebrations. Can I invite Chandrasekhar, Prashanti and family here? Chandrasekhar, Prashanti, come, all family. Suhas, Sahiti, everybody, come here. Shekhar, call your brother-in-law also. Yeah. So Chandrasekhar and Prashanti have been supporting this temple from the day one. So they are all integral part of this congregation. Prashanti, they are celebrating her parents' 50th anniversary. It's been 50 years they married. Gnan Prasad Garu and Usha Rani Garu. Come here. Yeah. Two colors, పెట్టు. Hari Bol. So we all will sing. First, let's raise our hands up in the sky and bless this great family 3 times, chanting Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Happy 50th anniversary, uncle and auntie. Cake at Jain. Happy anniversary to you. Okay, you exchange garlands as if now it's 50 years back. Remember your days of the oh, you okay. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Okay. So cut the cake, both of you. With happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Gnan Prasad and Visharani. Happy anniversary to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And you see this guy, young guy, he is Suhas. So he is completed his 9th grade, is going 10th. So they are celebrating his dhoti ceremony next weekend, right? Yeah, next weekend. So they want blessings of all the devotees for him also. Can we raise our hands and chant 3 times Hare Krishna mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Last but not least, Sahiti, can you come here? She is going to become first doctor in our congregation. She has cracked MCAT. She is joining her medical school in Knoxville, right? Knoxville in next couple of months or couple of weeks. Okay, weeks. So she'll be a doctor in 4 years. Please bless her with Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. All the best, Amma, okay? Hari Bol. So, Josna, can you take this cake and keep it there? Prabhuji. Yeah, okay. And we are celebrating a birthday also today. Aira Shri. Venkat Prabhu, can you please come over here? Oh, it's your birthday? A sister, younger sisters. Oh, okay. Okay, all of you remember the name? Aira Shri? Oh, it's first birthday? Oh, Aira Shri's first birthday. She, okay. Oh, you both look so similar. Dresses, everybody. Hari Bo. You want to cut the cake? No. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Airashi. Happy birthday to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As usual, let's all raise our hands up in the sky and bless this cute little girl, Airashri, and their family. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Have her cut the cake. You want to help your younger sister? What's your name? Ushasri. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
The color of that cake is so attractive. I've never seen that color, right? There is a devotee in our congregation, her name is Anita, she makes these wonderful cakes, very nice cakes. And she's so creative, she's always wanting to make something different, just like Radharani. How many of you know that Radharani cooks for Krishna? And how many of you know that she never repeats a single dish that she makes for Krishna? Since time immemorial, she has never, ever, ever repeated a dish. So Anita is trying to do that same thing with cakes. So we're very grateful to her. So a couple of announcements before we move on. We are proposing, or I shouldn't say proposing, but we are getting there, where we will have the Rath Yatra in North Atlanta on 25th of July. Please mark your calendar, it's a Saturday. So it will be on 25th of July, the Rath Yatra. We are still finalizing all the arrangements, and we will be sending out in more information either through our chat groups or emails, and we'll have posters and flyers once everything is in place. But you can mark your calendar, 25th of July we will have the Rath Yatra. On that day we will also have Jagannath Chappan Bhog, so all of you all can cook for Lord Jagannath. We will provide you all that information as we go forward. Then the next big festival that is coming up is of course Janmashtami, Krishna Janmashtami, right? We are entering into July, so we have only 2 months or less than 2 months to Janmashtami. So there will be a lot of different preparations. There will be a lot of opportunity to participate in this, and starting next week we are going to start releasing more information about Krishna Janmashtami. It is the biggest festival of the year for us, and we do it in a very, very big way, right? Very big way. So we'll start releasing more information. We'll give you opportunities where you can participate in the different aspects of this festival for Krishna's pleasure. So now you all can come and take the blessings of Lord Narasimha Swami, and we will set up the tables for prasadam, and we will start distributing prasadam as soon as we can. Thank you.